Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Forever Stranded. I hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So in the last episode we did get our cooking for blockheads stuff set up here, and let me tell you, this has been really nice. So we have lots of fresh water now. I have made a bunch of cheese, which is something that's nice. And yeah, we're getting lots of sugar in now too because of the fact that we are running sugarcane through our phytogenic insulator, and then this sugarcane is being run through these double crushers from Actually Additions, and that gives us 3 sugar for every sugarcane. So yes, we are getting, wow, lots and lots of sugar, lots and lots of sugar. So let's wait here just a second. There we go. So yeah, we're getting tons of sugar, we're getting tons of salt, water, pretty much you name it, we are getting it. And I can't even fit everything in there. That is great. Let's go ahead and pull out the chocolate and move it over. Why not? All right, but there is a bit of an issue, and that is, we have lots of tofu. We have some firm tofu, and we have some silken tofu, but you'll notice we have no soy milk. So, yes, I used up every bit of the soy milk that I had to make cheese, and that means that we need to get that one wonderful little thing that we are missing, the cow in a jar. So if we take a look at cooking for blockheads, we need this milk jar, which will store milk, but what we really need to do is turn it into this cow in a jar, which slowly produces milk for recipes. And we should be able to make quite a few of these in order to get things to work. Now, thankfully, we have been getting the cow quest here. So if we look here, we have this one right here, the cow creating life quest. And all that we need for this is 8 leather. So we've gotten some spawn cow eggs. Now, if we look in here, we have 3 of them right now. So we shouldn't have any issues with producing some cow in a jar and putting them into our system. So let's go ahead and try that, because I've never been able to get it to work, but you guys have given me some tips that hopefully will do it. So the first thing is we need to make the milk jar, which we require a bucket of milk for. So let's go ahead and grab our cow spawn egg. We'll grab one of these, and then I'm also going to grab a soul vial, because once we put this cow on the ground, I would like to be able to pick it back up. So let's go ahead and grab a bucket, and we just have water buckets. Okay, well, that's fine. We've got tons of iron. We'll go ahead and make a new bucket, and let's go ahead and place down the cow, grab a bucket of milk, and then pick it back up in the soul vial. Woohoo! Gosh, I love this. Okay, so the milk jar now, we should be able to make that just fine. There we go. And we actually didn't even use the bucket. That's fine. So now to make the cow in a jar, we also need an anvil. So let's go ahead and make a couple of blocks of iron, and then we will make ourselves an anvil. And let's try this out. Now, like I say, I have never been able to get this to work. We need a little bit more room than we have here, so let's go up to the roof. Now, according to you guys, what we need to do, and actually in here might be as good a place as any. So let's go ahead and grab a little of this dark glass so that we can make a little bit of a dark glass, reinforced glass, so we can make a little bit of a space for this to happen. So grab a couple more here. So we'll put our milk jar down at the bottom. Then we're going to put some reinforced glass around it. And go ahead and get up here on top. So now we need our cow on top of the jar. And then we need to place the anvil 1 block above the cow. So we need an air block above the cow. So if we place it here, it should be able to squish the cow into the jar. So let's try this. That is great. Like I say, I have never gotten that to work. That is just, oh, that is cool. So it is slowly producing milk. So let's go ahead and repair our wither fighting area here. And we may make a few more of these. Since I've seen how this works, that actually shouldn't be terribly difficult to make a few more of these cow in a jar. So, feels like I had one out here. I don't know. But let's go ahead and head back down and place this into our kitchen. So the question becomes, where do we place it? I don't think that we can place it on top of... Oh, we can place it on top of a counter. All right, so that will slowly produce milk. But you can see it is limited to 8 buckets of milk per jar. So really, we need lots of these. And so I think what I'm going to do, I am going to grab my other 2 cow spawn eggs here, and I'm going to breed those cows for a little bit and get them to have some more, a whole bunch of cows sitting around, and we'll make a bunch of these milk jars, or cow in a jar, and set up tons of them somewhere. And all that we have to do is link them together with tool racks or spice racks or something like that. We can use just about anything to link them together, but we could have all of those cow in a jar down the next floor down or the next floor up. It doesn't really matter. We can put them just about anywhere that we want. But I'm going to do that after we do something else here, because, yeah, quests are kind of important, and I'd like to get some more stuff taken care of. So, as I was looking at some of these quests here, we might as well just get a bunch more of these taken care of. So, we have next the sheep, wool and mutton. So for this, we need 8 wool and 10 leather. So let's go ahead and go up to our ME system and grab some wool. And I think, we're not looking for Wookiees, we're looking for wool. So we need 8 wool and some leather. So we have leather down here in our chest that has this stuff. And that should complete this. There we go, the sheep quest. So that's going to give us a sheep spawn egg. Let's go ahead and grab that. And next up we have ocelot. For those who prefer felines over canines, which I personally do. I mean, I like a good boy, but I prefer cats even though I'm allergic. It just sucks. But we need some raw fish for this. Now, raw fish could be a little bit of an issue. I'm not entirely sure if we even have any. We might. I know we have lots of raw calamari. We have 3 raw fish. So let's see, is there any good way to get these? Looks like I must have found them. So for that one, I'm going to have to go fishing. Oh, that does not sound like too much fun. Wait, let's take a look here. We should have a fish trap, right? Ground trap and a water trap. Yes, the water trap. All right, let's go ahead and make this. And fish trap bait, we need 3. Oh, yeah, well, we have 3 fish, and that will make 5 pieces of bait. Okay, so let's get over here and get 3 raw fish, or 3 raw fish here. I don't know that we can use the calamari for this. Does not look like it. So yeah, we have to use fish. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of fish bait. And then let's make the water trap. So we need a fishing rod. And I have some raw calamari in my inventory now. Okay. Oh, and we had a fishing rod in there. Okay, well, whatever. All right, so let's get this set up. And we actually have some water buckets in here. So I believe the way that this needs to go is we need a space with water all around the trap. So let's find a spot here, and actually we have a little bit of water here. So let's go ahead and dig out a little bit of space here. And of course, infinite sources do not work in this. So yeah, we just kind of have to do this way. So now if we dig this out another block down and place our water trap here and throw in our fish bait. I want to see if this will work. I am going to place one bucket of water directly on top of it. I don't know for sure what the criteria are for this thing, but we'll go ahead and let that do its thing for a little bit. And in the meantime, yeah, I had to cut all of the grass here for something. I needed it for, I can't remember. But I'm going to harvest all of this stuff here, and I will work out how to get this water trap to work and get some fish so that we can get ourselves an ocelot. So, yeah, I will be back. Well, I have to say I've actually been having some fun here, just doing some random harvesting of various items, and I realized something that I could do here that would be kind of a good thing once we figure out what we actually want to be making as our base foods. And that is, this process that I'm doing right here can be done with a mechanical user. And so we can ship certain amounts of fertilizer to a mechanical user above a various item that we need to make, and yeah, it can just then make a whole bunch of what we need, and yeah, that would actually work out very good. So I may consider doing that, see what you guys think. Take a lot of work, of course, but I have been gathering up lots and lots of stuff. I've been taking most of the foods that I've been collecting and just throwing them into our ender pouch here, because yeah, the food storage is actually filling. So we're running out of space in the kitchen at the moment, and so I am going to have to do some redesigning, but I've been doing a few other things in the meantime, trying to get some stuff together. Now, if you're very familiar with Pam's Harvest Craft, you may recognize what I am getting ready to make here. So I made a bunch of chicken curry, which by itself is an absolutely incredible bit of food, with 7 full hams of hunger and 23 saturation. But this stuff can be used to make the deluxe chicken curry with 9 full hams and 29 saturation. So I have already made a stack of the chicken curry. I've made more than a stack of this, whatever this is, it's like an onion type deal. It's dough, onion, and cooking oil. So I would say it's kind of like an onion hush puppy type deal. I don't know. But the last thing that we needed was some mango chutney. Now this mango chutney, I had a bunch of mangoes already. I went ahead and got a bunch more, but we were missing mustard. So I got a whole bunch of mustard seeds now. So let's go ahead and get this stuff taken care of. Let's throw, yeah, we've got, oh, I had mustard. Why could I not find it? Weird. I could have sworn that I had mustard and I couldn't find it, and yeah, okay, whatever. But we should have everything that we need now to make our mango chutney. So if we look up chutney, no, what are we missing to make the mango chutney? Maybe cooking oil. Let's take a look. Oh, yep, we are out of cooking oil. So we need to take a bunch of olives and turn these into cooking oil. So let's go ahead and grab a juicer. Juicer should be in here. And yeah, I know that I could do this in the thing, but I want to make sure that I use the appropriate items. It's always an issue. I don't know for sure what is being used sometimes in these. So let's go ahead and drop these off, throw the extra mustard up there. Why not? And now we should be able to make our chutney. So our mango chutney, make a stack of that. Let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff together. I don't even know where we could throw this stuff. Well, hopefully it will pull it out of our inventory. So let's take a look at curry. And yes, we have the deluxe chicken curry. And there we go. Oh my God. And you know what? we don't have the stuff to make it again. I think the ground cinnamon is what we're missing, but I also had to make plain yogurt for this. There is a lot of weird stuff going into this, but look at that. So that is an absolutely incredible bit of food. Now I have some other good bits of food here too. I got some pork lo mein with 7 and 23, dim sum with 6 and 20. There's several with 6 and 20. A couple with 7 and 23, beef Wellington, another with 9 and 29. So those are absolutely insane. These guys here, and then the chicken celery casserole, 6 and 20, chicken gumbo, 8 and 26. So yeah, there's some really good foods in here. Food is becoming not an issue. So that is great. I am going to drop this stuff off, and then we'll take a look at what we can do for our fish stuff. So you can see I've got like some raw octopus, raw shrimp, raw crayfish. I think there's a snail in here. There's a scallop. There's some stuff in here. The problem is none of these work. Not only do they not work for making the stuff that we need for catching fish, but they really have no uses, the fish bait, they really have no uses other than most of them is just cooking and then you can eat them. So there's not a good point of working with these fishers. So if we come out here, and yes, I planted a bunch more trees, took out my tree harvester because, well, quite frankly, we've got plenty of IC2 rubber logs, and I can reset that up somewhere else. But this water trap, it's not really worth it. You can see I got a turtle, a scallop, and a jellyfish this time, and none of those can be used to make more bait. So I took 5 bait to make this, and I have 2 of the 3 that I need to make the bait again. So that doesn't work. I could sit here and be fishing, but that's no fun. So, and I am going to grab a cow because, yeah, we need to make more cow in our jars. But I did see something else that will be very helpful, and it's part of the reason why I set up all of the fruit trees over there. So if we take some lemons and some seaweed, and I don't remember for sure what else, let's just look up raw, and we are going to make some raw tofish. So seaweed, spice leaf, firm tofu, and a cutting board. We'll just drop everything back off here. We'll use it the way that it's meant to be. So if we look up raw, we can make some raw tofish. We can make a stack of that and then some. No problems there. But this raw tofish, we can put in our crafting grid and turn into a raw fish. Of all things. So that completes our ocelot quest. So let's go ahead and get our ocelot spawn egg. Can I claim, please? Thank you. And we are going to take 8 fish and toss those into here with our spawn eggs. So let's see what we have next. And cow, have fun. Alright, so what quest is up next? Let's take a look. So we now have wolf. Companionship and protection on your adventures. We need 20 raw beef and 10 bones. Well, the 20 raw beef is a little bit of an issue because we have 1 raw beef in here at the moment. So we may not be able to get that for a little bit. I'll have to breed some more cows for a while and see what I can do with that. So that one we're not going to be able to do right now. So let's see what else we've got. We have rabbit. Hip hoppy. Yeah. Golden carrots. Well, carrots are actually something that we don't have a lot of. So if we look here, we have 12 carrots. So let's go ahead and make 5 golden carrots. Okay, well, let's grab some gold nuggets. And we will surround this And, oh, we had some carrots in our storage system. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, anyway, that gives us this. Golden carrots really not all that great. But let's go ahead and get down here and we will claim our reward on this one. Spawn rabbit egg. And throw our 5 golden carrots and our rabbit egg in there. And let's continue on. So next up we have horse. Stop horsing around. We need 30 wheat and 10 leather. So that's not all that big of a deal. We have tons of wheat over here. Let's go ahead and grab 30 wheat. And as long as we're over here, we'll drop off our golden carrots over here. I don't know. Let's just take a look. Do they have any good uses? So the automatic feeder from actually additions. Looks like there's going to be a few machines that are going to use it. A golden carrot juice from Tough as Nails. That's interesting. A ring of night vision. Now maybe that would finally give me my night vision, because then we can combine that with an ender star and we would have an advanced ring of night vision. But these rings, I mean, I've already got 3 rings in here and they take a lot of inventory space, so I don't know how much more of that I want. But we'll go ahead and grab some leather then, and that should upgrade this, or update this one. So let's go ahead and claim our horse spawn egg. So yes, we actually have most of the animals here already. We're still missing the wolf, and I will be repeating these quests, of course. So now that we've done that, we have these guys here, the armors. So I'm kind of curious what these do. So we have for your horse, of course. So we need 6 iron ingots, and it will give us a horse armor. Well, we have tons of horse armor already, so whatever. So these, I believe they may be repeatable, but I'm not going to mess with repeating them. So we'll go ahead and grab our horse armor, and then we need 6 gold for the gold one and 6 diamond for the diamond one. So let's grab gold. And then we need diamond. And let's go ahead and claim. Ooh, loot chest on this one. Nice. And this one's just the horse armor. So there we go. That should take care of all of those. Let's see what we've got in our loot chest. Slime balls. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's something. Now, of course, these horse armors, what we can do with them, the diamond one for sure, we can run this through our crusher, and it's going to give us 6 diamond dust, and that diamond dust we can cook in a redstone furnace back into diamonds, or we can turn it into energium dust. So that's pretty cool. The diamond horse or the gold horse armor and the iron horse armor can be just, I believe, induction smelter. Yeah, the induction smelter can be used on them to turn them back into ingots. So I'll probably be doing that to those. I don't really have a use for the horse armors. And yeah, you can see we have an awful lot of horse armors here anyway, as well as lots of saddles. Is there any use for the saddles? No. Well, that kind of stinks. Alright, so that takes care of pretty much all of these quests. We are still waiting on the wolf. So I do think I'm going to go and breed some more cows, try to get a bit of beef. We're also running grain bait through the ground trap at the moment, which has a chance of giving beef. So, yeah, we have a chance both from the ground trap as well as breeding some cows. So I'm going to take care of that for a while. I'll see you guys after a bit. So plenty of stuff going on here. So I did complete the wolf quest, so we now have a spawn wolf egg. But I've also been doing a lot of work out here. You can see there are a lot more trees out here. We have like bananas and peaches, limes, nutmeg. No, that's bananas. I think nutmeg is around here. Pecans, almonds, pistachios, vanilla, peppercorns. Yeah, we're getting a few more, but also I have started breeding animals. And the cows, my gosh, do we have a lot of cows. So I've brought out an entire stack of wheat, and I want to see how much of this I will actually use up. So I'm aiming high so that I don't accidentally feed any of the babies. And so I just want to see how many cows we actually have out here, and I think I just saw a compressed cow. Now the compressed cows are nice because when you kill them, you get 8 more. So that is really, really handy for getting lots of meat. But let's see, so looks like we have almost used, yeah, we're actually still using wheat. We might be able to go through an entire stack of wheat here. Yep, I think we're going to. We're only -1. Come on, one more cow, please. Just one more. There we go. Perfect. We used an entire stack of wheat. So I will be able to kill lots of cows out here. That is good. I'm also going to need to set up my chicken farm again because we have run out of chicken. And I've actually started making some raw tofican to take its place because we just can't make... We don't have any raw chicken anymore. Now the other thing is fresh milk. So we have all of these cow jars. I've got 8 of them sitting around here, and they're all connected to the system. And if I make raw milk or fresh milk from this milk that's in the jars, I get 4 each, and the fresh milk will stack to a full 64. So we can store lots of milk in here. This is the equivalent of well, a little over 3 sets of the cow jars currently. So that's pretty good. And we're also getting lots of other stuff as we're going. But, yeah, lots of dung also. And the dung is only good for brown dye, I believe. But I have been working on something else. I've gotten the great majority of my food straightened away here. I have taken all of the stuff that had 6 or less haunches and removed it from, well, less than 6, because I still have some 6s in here. But anything that had less than 6 haunches, I removed from this strong box and put it down for the sieve over here, the sieving machine. So we currently have a little bit of stuff going there, and hey, we've got room to put our peanut butter cookies in there now too. So yes, this is causing the sieving to go a lot faster, which, yeah, we really need to get some stuff taken care of. I did make this monster crafting system. It's got a 64K crafting unit in it, and then it's got 7 crafting coprocessors. So this thing will really pump out items. So if we look here, we have about 5,000 broken iron at, well, 5,500 broken iron at the moment. So if we tell it to make 3,000 iron ore dust, and look at what we get here. Okay, we are -1,000, so we can't quite do that. Let's go back, and let's go with about 2,500 of the iron ore dust, and we can see that exceeds the size of our previous, our 32K storage. But watch how fast this thing is working. So you can see the stuff is just pouring through. It's making 4 items at once. You know, we're just smashing items through our molecular assemblers. Our system over here, we're getting items just pouring into the crushing system, and it will make all of those ore dusts. So that's pretty nice. Now the final thing is, you'll see here I have deluxe cheeseburgers in my inventory, and that is what I am trying to get next. So let's see. Oh, we ran out of Fluxed Phytogro here, so let's get that in there. So on this stuff here, we are working on getting to the delighted meal. So if we look at the use on the deluxe cheeseburger, if we add fries and a smoothie to it, we get this delighted meal, which is just as good as our other extremely good meal over here. I can't even remember what it was, the deluxe chicken curry. Now there are several meals that will fall into this category, and I may push for just automating those because we only need 6 different foods. But let's go ahead and finish this out. So we need fries, and we're going to use zucchini fries because potatoes are a little bit harder to come by, but zucchini and toast, cheese, let's go ahead and use up some items. Why not? So we'll make enough to have all of these. I made one extra, unfortunately. So now we need smoothies. Now for that, we're going to need some snow. Now I believe we have some snow up here in the system. Let's take a look. Yes, we do. Okay, we don't have quite as much as I would like. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of snow here. We're going to head down to this floor. This guy is set for snow golems. So we should be able to get our snowballs very quickly for this. We need at least 4 stacks of snowballs to be able to make all of our smoothies. So maybe 1 or 2 more spawning cycles. That's not bad at all. So it looks like we're just about done here as well. So I might as well get this all filled in. So there we go. We have enough. Let's go ahead and turn this off. And there we go. All better. Head over to our food area. Now I'm not sure what type of smoothie we want to make here. How about raspberry? Because we're not using raspberry for anything. So let's drop all of our snowballs into the fridge here. Yeah, let's drop some of these tomatoes in there because we used some space and got from the zucchini. All right, so now smoothies. So kiwi, grape, coconut, blueberry, raspberry. Okay, so we'll make, oof, yikes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and make a kiwi smoothie then to finish that out. And now we should be able to go to the delighted meal. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Oh jeez, that's a lot of food. Okay, well, let's drop this off. Now there are a few more foods that we will be able to come across as we work at it. Of course, like I said, the chicken is currently an issue, so we're going to have to get some of that going. But everything seems to be working pretty good. Of course, all of the livestock out there will make a big difference. And I need to get some, figure out what the items are we need and get some automation to our vegetable production too, because this mess that we have, and then, over here, this is actually stuff that I was unable to fit into the storage system at the time. And so, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that we need to figure out, which ones do we need, which ones do we not need, and then have them only be putting certain amount of items into the system, which can very easily be done with Ender.io, thankfully. So yes, we made some major progress on food, the spawn eggs, all kinds of stuff today. So that's going to be it. And I want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.